After surviving on blood transfusions for over 9 months because of a life-threatening condition called severe aplastic anemia, being in the Tao Calligraphy light massage field, I was able to reach normal levels my doctors never expected. I was diagnosed with a very rare blood condition called severe aplastic anemia, a serious life-threatening blood condition where my bone marrow no longer creates blood. Without blood, we can't survive. So they gave me blood transfusions starting out on a daily basis just to keep me alive. The doctors and nurses were treating me, they were fantastic. And I credit them for saving my life many times and getting me through some horrific reactions I was having just to the drugs. After 9 months of therapy, they said, "We're really sorry, it hasn't worked for you." And they were going to look into other alternatives that were very high risk for me, such as bone marrow transplants. Meantime, I was using Tao Calligraphy light massages with Master Sha and being in his high frequency field as often as I could. And suddenly, for the first time, my levels started jumping at rates they had never jumped before. While continuing the Tao Calligraphy light massages, along with some powerful light transmissions from Master Sha, my platelets jumped 50 points. My platelets, which used to be in the single digit range at the time of diagnosis, normal is between 150 and 450. My platelets, which used to be in those single digits, now we're up to 72 and suddenly jumped up to 123. And my hemoglobin, it kept climbing right into normal range. And my red blood count reached normal for the very first time. And I haven't had a blood transfusion since. Thank you.
I love Tao Calligraphy light massage. I love the fact that I can lay down and I can experience incredible frequency, vibration, and light that helps to make me feel happier and healthier. So I was working in the garden and moving some trees and boulders. And the next morning, I couldn't move. My mobility went down to 0 and my pain level went up to a 10, where 10 is really bad. It was about an 8 or 9 out of 10. I went to the Tao Calligraphy light massage and the pain went away and my mobility came back 100%. I know that this was due to the Tao Calligraphy light massage, and I'm so grateful for that.
I just participate in the Master Sha, the Calligraphy light massage. My itchy skin completely gone, and for me is a big miracle. I have had severe itchy skin for almost a year. My doctor gave me a cortisone cream, but it would give me only a half an hour or temporary relief. I participated in Master Sha's the Calligraphy light massage every Saturday and asked for healing my skin. The itchiness has been gone for nearly a month completely. For me, is a big miracle.
Tao Calligraphy light massage is absolutely amazing. For about 2 months, I was experiencing sharp pains in my left shoulder blade area, and the pain would go down my left arm and be this like achy pain. And it was just kind of a continual ache. It was always there. And I went into the Tao Calligraphy light massage, and the energy was amazing, and I felt so relaxed, and I ended up falling sound asleep. And when I woke up, my pain was at a 0, which was absolutely amazing. But I was so grateful because since then, since that Tao Calligraphy light massage, I have not had stabbing pains in my shoulders, in my shoulder blade area, and I have not had any of the achiness down my arms. And so I'm just so grateful to the Tao Calligraphy Light Massage just for that pain relief. So thank you so much.
So the pain in my uterus, that was a 6 out of 10, and it used to hurt all the time without any relief, is totally gone after attending the Tao Calligraphy Light Massage. About 25 years ago, I was pregnant, and a cousin was here visiting, and we took her to Disney. And as we were walking there, I remember feeling a very strong pain in my uterus. But somehow that pain came back every so often, but we were able to make it through the pregnancy, and the baby was born and she was fine. So the pain went away, and then in the last few years, every so often the pain would come, stay for a little while, and it would be gone away. But this year, the pain really started, and it was strong, and it was hurting all the time without any relief, no matter what I did. And then Master Shah started offering the Tao Calligraphy Light Massage, and I was able to join. And from attending the Tao Calligraphy Light Massages, my pain went away, and I am so relieved.
What physical or what is the one condition, one organ, one system, one part of the body, or maybe there's an emotional imbalance somewhere that you want to transform? Can you share that? Just have to say my hips, my hips, my heart, my lungs. What is a challenge that you would like to transform? Yeah. Because so much can happen in the Tao Calligraphy healing field. We have, for the last few weeks, we've been sharing with you stories. So last week, although it seems like years ago, seems like light years, I think, we had Judy, and Judy was on with us, Judy Ann. And the thing that stayed with me, I watched her video several times. So a few things stayed with me. One is she was a demo for one of the global healing days or one of the global events with Master Shah, Master Francisco Peter, for a condition called COPD, chronic obstructive pulmonary disorder, maybe. I don't know what the D stands for. So she said she can't take deep breaths in, can't breathe out. Everything's quite shallow, needs to be on oxygen. The amount of oxygen she needs to be on is about 2 liters a day, which is high, but it's not as high as, for instance, her brother who transitioned from this disease, right? And she, I had talked to her earlier in the day. She called me. I think she called me because she was so excited. Her doctor had just called her 2 days before and said, Judy Ann, I don't have any idea what you're doing, but whatever it is, keep doing it because you no longer have high cholesterol. She had a dangerously high cholesterol. She didn't have a cholesterol issue anymore, and she was no longer pre-diabetic. Those 2 conditions, this is adult onset diabetes. So those 2 conditions would be considered very challenging, right? They would be considered challenging conditions. Her doctor told her that she just needed to accept this because as we get older, we get more issues, more challenges. And yes, she was going to have to take several medications on top of what she was already taking for her lungs. she practiced in the field with us every day. She's part of the Tao Calligraphy Healing Field daily practice sessions. So every day she's on with me at 9 o'clock. She practices for 1 hour before she gets on, and then she does another hour later in the day. So she does a total of 3 hours every day. That's her part. Her part is to do the practices. And she told me she wasn't focusing. She was not focusing on the diabetes. She was not focusing on the cholesterol. She was focusing on the lungs. To heal the lungs, she had asked me what to do, and I said, focus on the chi channel, chi channel, chi channel, chi channel, chi channel. Yeah? What happens? Well, the chi channel is the most important. I'm gonna draw this for you because I had people asking. Oh, this was open. Okay. Thank you, Mark. So I had people asking, I didn't know what the chi channel was. I didn't know what the 7 soul houses were. So let me draw this. And please forgive me, this is not my forte. But I'll do my best to give you an idea of what we're talking about. Oops. So in the body, we have our navel. I'm going to move in a minute. I'm just going to put some key energy centers. So in the body, we have some key spaces. They are the 7 soul houses. They're called the chakras in other traditions. In Master Sha, they're called the 7 soul houses because they actually are stages of development of our soul. So as your soul rises towards enlightenment, it rises in the soul houses. So these soul houses have more significance for the soul journey once they hit the message center, the heart chakra, and rise up, right? So let me draw these. So these are the 7 soul houses. So the energy rises starting here at what's called the Hui Yin acupuncture point. So it rises up, and then it comes back down. And it goes down in front. It goes down in front of our spinal column. So let me put the spinal column here. Spinal column. Okay, that's the spinal column. So this circle goes up, right? So this comes back here, and then it starts back up. Starts traveling back up. Blockages in each one of these affects the organs at each level. So if you have issues like in the colon, then chances are pretty high that there's a blockage in the 1st soul house. There's also a pretty high probability you have a blockage in the heart chakra. So the energy may be coming down, but it cannot come up. It cannot rise up, so it backs up. It backs up here. You end up with issues in the colon. So for Judy Ann, her blockages, she has multiple conditions. So the doctor tells her now she had high cholesterol, dangerously high cholesterol, pre-diabetic, she has COPD, and she has a condition that is sleep apnea. So she has a lot of congestion up here. Energy is blocked up here in this upper part of the body, right? So she's focused at trying to clear it here, 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 and I think she may have a heart issue. So she's trying to clear this. For years, she's been working on clearing the lungs because she was diagnosed with COPD in 2008. So now, by focusing on the channel has started to open. The energy starting to flow. So she never had to think about, she didn't have to focus on the high blood pressure. She didn't have to focus on the diabetes. The channel starting to flow. When the energy flows, body fluids follow. When the energy is stagnates, body fluids stagnate. So what is high cholesterol? Stagnation of energy and stagnation of body fluids. What is COPD? Stagnation of energy and stagnation of body fluids. So this channel that was given to Master Sha, and it's actually is big. It's, we tend to draw it this way, because it includes the soul houses. But it can be much bigger, because through practice, you can actually not only clear the channel, but widen the channel. Why is that important? Because this is an important channel for the spiritual journey. Not today's topic. Today's topic is the significance of this channel for someone who has chronic conditions. So many times, I work with acupuncturists. They refer their clients. I've worked with other medical people and or other, what are they called? Alternative practitioners. Almost always, someone who has a chronic condition doesn't have one. I didn't have one. I had multiple issues, right? I had an ulcer. I had leaky gut. I had Crohn's. I had adrenal failure. My thyroid was all over the place. They couldn't calibrate it. I had psoriasis. And my hair was coming out, clumps. Clumps of hair would come out every day. So multiple conditions. And in Western medicine, they had a really hard time giving me a diagnosis because there were so many symptoms, so many things that were wrong. They didn't know where to start. It was a naturopath who said to me, "You have food allergies." So my whole life, I was in my mid-40s. My whole life I'd had food allergies, misdiagnosed. I was given medication my whole life. For 25 years, I took antibiotics. Master Sha was not teaching this channel then. He was teaching something that was more traditional. This was given to him because he became a channel of the source. So this teaching was given to him. The practices he taught us in a few months helped me. The Crohn's was gone, leaky gut was gone, the ulcer was gone. The doctor didn't know what happened to them, because it took them like 4 months to go through a series of tests till they get to the point where they do an endoscopy. They put the camera down, and then they couldn't find anything. It was gone. So this channel is called the Chi channel. It is the most important energy circle in the body. When this energy circle moves and flows freely, it means it flows unobstructed. The energy is just flowing like a stream, just flowing. Then the energy channel within each of our organs, systems, parts of the body, cell units, tiniest matter, tiniest energy, those circles will flow. And then the body is functioning. It's kind of like each organ has its own frequency and vibrations. So it's vibrating, it's radiating. Energy is flowing within the organ, outside the organ. That energy then collides and joins with the energies of the other organs. It's like a symphony, right? Sarah Baker, who's one of our master teachers here, when I asked her, we did a workshop, not this past weekend, but 2 weekends ago, and she said she experienced receiving something as different sounds or different vibrations in the body. So she's very attuned to sound. the organs are vibrating each at their own frequency and vibration. The heart has its own frequency and vibration that's different than the frequency and vibration of the lungs, that's different than the frequency and vibration than the optimal frequency and vibration of the liver for it to function optimally, for the lungs to function optimally, for the spleen to function optimally, for the kidneys to function optimally. And when they're functioning optimally, you have health. You have health. And you're able to enjoy life. You have the vitality, the stamina, the immunity to really enjoy. Because what happens when you get a condition like COPD? What happens when you get a condition like arthritis? What happens for me? After a while, I was so weak. I just spent days on the couch. That's no way to live. I'd gone from jet setting around the world, doing big multi-million-dollar projects around the world for big companies, working with CEOs and their management teams, to being on the couch. My whole life was narrowed down to being on the couch, because that's what happens. Is you have less and less energy, you have less and less. Everything becomes so difficult to do. I listened to somebody who's a dear friend and who is healing from a challenging, life-threatening condition. And the person said, couldn't even make a cup of tea. And I said, I know that. I know that feeling. Don't have the energy to even hold the kettle. But if you manage to do that with two hands, you can't hold the cup. You're shaking so bad, you don't have enough energy. You're shaking so bad, liquid's all over the place. Why? Because the blockages in this channel are quite strong. They might also be quite strong here. This is what happens is, let's take, Master Sha uses the liver a lot, but we can talk about Judy Ann. So the lungs are here, right? The lungs are here. So here, the lungs are vibrating, radiating, but then they get overwhelmed. They start vibrating too rapidly, too much energy. The organ cannot absorb the energy. Then there's too much matter here. Too much matter, too much energy. So what happens is, in general, the excess energy will travel back here to this big space called the Waijiao, and then it just gets swept up, and that energy is used to propel the circle. But if the lungs there's too much energy here, they congest the whole area. The whole area gets congested. Now the other organs are affected. The heart gets affected. Why does she have, what is the condition she said? Sleep apnea. Probably there's a lot of energy in here, this path. Everything gets congested. By clearing this path, by clearing the channel, let me see if I can make it clearer, because now I've used blue on everything, so you can't tell. Okay, so let's see. If we can clear the energy here, so this was probably congested, this is probably still congested, her fourth soul house is still probably congested, but it's clearing. So this is why the energy is starting to flow. Now this energy can flow back. Now there's more energy to bring the energy up. So there's more of a normal pattern that's happening and more of a normal flow. Eventually this will clear. This channel will also clear. More of this excess energy will be able to travel back here to the Waijiao. Then the congestion in her lungs will be able to clear. So the significance of this channel cannot be overemphasized. So for me, I had there's so much energy here, right? So much, all of this was congested. I had issues, reproductive issues with my small intestine, large intestine, stomach, stomach, small intestine, large intestine. Then I had skin issues, so my lungs definitely was something wrong with the lungs, because psoriasis is related to the skin. Hair was falling out. I had thyroid issues, kidney issues. This channel was blocked, definitely blocked. So I'm working with people who have chronic conditions. We work to clear this channel. The more you chant to clear this channel, the more opening there is. So slowly, the frequency within each of these soul houses is going to go up. That frequency and vibration is going to affect the organs at that level. And then slowly, everything begins to heal. Everything begins to come into a state of normal functioning. They start to come back. So her organs, like the lungs, will eventually come back to their normal and optimal. But ideally, because of what I'm going to explain to you about the field, they will actually have a higher frequency and vibration than what she had when she was born. So that the functioning of her lungs will be even better, hopefully even better than when she was born. And that would be true for anything else. It would be true for, your reproductive organs, large intestine, small intestine, kidneys, spleen, the pancreas, liver, all the different organs, right? Thyroid, brain, so that through the practices and through what's available in the field, we can clear the blockages, but we can raise the frequency and vibration, and then hold on to that frequency and vibration. Why do we want to hold on to that frequency and vibration? Because we want to prolong our life, and we want to have healthy organs as long as we're alive. So we have the energy, the vitality, the stamina to live the life that we want to live, to accomplish the things that we want to accomplish. If you want to jet set around the world, do it when you're 65 or 75 or 85 or 95. Do it. But to do that, you need to have great stamina and vitality, healthy organs that are functioning optimally. Because if you have to travel with a little bag of, or in some cases, a little, it's not a little Ziploc bag, it's a bag. It's a little mini roller thing with all your medications. That's a challenge. That's a challenge. So what Master Sha has done is not only is he teaching us this incredible wisdom about the Qi channel, but he's given us the Tao calligraphy field. So I want to do a practice with you first about the about the Qi channel, just teaching you the practice that is in his book. It's in his book, the Tao Calligraphy Healing Field book. And in that book, there's a QR code, and you can use the QR code to access videos. Why do you want to access the videos? Because you want to participate fully in the practice. So you want to visualize the light coming in through the first soul house, moving up the channel, down, coming back down, in front of the wide jiao. So you want to visualize, you want to actively participate. Where we put our mind is where the energy goes. So we have powerful minds. Let's use it for healing. Visualize golden light. Golden light is the first frequency of healing. Very powerful. Very, very powerful. Then we want to use our hands and our bodies to promote the flow of energy, to create a pathway through this channel. We can do that. It's called the mudras. We use our hands and we use our bodies to promote the flow of chi. Energy is chi through the body. So let's do this practice. So this practice has, very simply, it has body power. So body power is the use of hand and body positions. I invite you to sit. I'm going to stand because I'm going to keep working here on the board. So you sit, feet flat on the ground, back straight. Make sure that you're balanced in the chair. Drop your weight into your seat. And your weight is evenly distributed between your feet and your seat. Stretch your spine. Reach for Mother Earth, for the heart of Mother Earth with your feet. Reach for the heart of heaven with your crown. And if you can, if it's comfortable for you, sit on one hand. Your palm is facing up. You put it underneath the body. Left hand for men, right hand for women. And put the other hand over your crown chakra. So the left hand, sitting on left hand for men, right hand for women, you start there, you get tired, you switch hands. It's okay. No issue. Nothing bad's going to happen to you. This is body power. Put the tip of the tongue to the roof of your mouth. Mind power, create a visualization. Visualize golden light in the first chakra, the root chakra. This is the generator of energy. This is the generator of life. All the channels, the Qi channel, the Jing channel, there's several meridians, major meridians, they originate here. Some originate here, some originate here. So, visualize golden light through this pathway, yeah? It's mind power. Sound power, we are going to chant the mantras for the soul houses. So it's a really great mantra. He, Hung, Hong, Ah, Shi, I, Wong, let me make a little heart here. Wong, and then here, this space, Yo. Sound power. Hei hung hong a shi I wong yo. Hei hung hong a shi I wong yo. Sound power. Each of these sounds were given to Master Sha. Each sound was given to Master Sha from the source. They're sacred. They came from the source. They came from the soul world. They are sacred. They have the frequency and vibration, sacred frequency and vibration. So this is sound power. Soul power is to say hello. Dear the soul of the mantra, Hei Hung Hong A Shi I Wong Yo. Dear the soul of the Qi channel. Dear the soul of the golden light. Dear the soul of my hands. I love you, honor you, appreciate you. You have the power to clear my Qi channel. Help it enable my Qi channel to flow freely. Allow my Qi channel to flow freely. Do a good job. Take a nice deep breath in, nice and slow. Imagine the breath coming in, going all the way down to the first soul house, expanding. Your abdomen expands with the breath. And then hold it, and then start to chant. Hei hung hong ar shi I wong yo. Hei hung hong ar shi I wong yo. Hei hang hong ar shi 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 wong yo. So silently focus. You focus here in the first chakra. Watch that golden ball. See if it rises up. Most of the time, you can feel the heat and you can start to see the light. As the channel opens, you can start to see the light begin to move. You can feel it moving. Hei hang hong ar shi wong yo. 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 The key to this practice, keep your mind in the first soul house. Second key, deep breath in, and it can be a quick breath through your nose and mouth all the way down. Hold it for 2 counts. Start to sing before you release your breath. Then the sound comes from the base of the body. Hei hang hong ar shi wong yo. 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 Can you hear that? Versus Hei hang hong ar shi wong yo. Hei hang hong ar shi wong yo. That is coming from up here. I'm not taking the breath down. I'm just up here. I can literally feel the breath just vibrating here. I'm going to take a deep breath in, and hopefully you'll hear the difference. Deep breath in. Hei hang hong ar shi wong yo. 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 I hold my breath 2 seconds. It's fast. And then I chant. Makes a huge difference. Huge difference in the power, because you're grabbing breath power, sound power, mind power, soul power. It's all why this is the energy generator for the body. This needs to be very strong. We leak our energy through the first soul house. We leak it through our eyes, our ears, our mouth, but definitely through the first soul house. Yeah. We deplete our energy very easily that way. It has to be replenished. So I have a guest. I'm going to call her and have her share with you her story. So her name is Kim, and she's someone that I met many years ago in Arizona. So share your background a little bit for me. Share with everybody what you shared with me earlier this week, what the history is, where you are, and then I'll ask you some questions. Can you do that?
Sure, that would be great. I'm a little shy, so I apologize. Thanks everyone for bearing with me here. So I've been practicing these practices for a long time. Feel very lucky to have them, but I certainly have had some health challenges over the years. Most recently, probably about 10 years ago, I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis. And it was pretty devastating to the point where most of my joints were affected and very hot, pretty immobile. And I had terrible energy. And I made a couple of food changes in my life and had some beautiful treasures, and things kind of turned around quite a bit for me. And I felt like the rheumatoid arthritis kind of went away. And in January of 2020, I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and it was quite aggressive, and had some surgery and radiation treatments. And I think that the radiation treatment probably set off my immune system a little bit. And so I'm having a flare-up of the rheumatoid arthritis. However, I don't have any of the markers. My blood work is showing it's fine. So I think it's I don't know if you want to call it a spiritual type of testing at this point. I don't know. Medically, I'm doing better, but I'm certainly, like, my joints are just a little bit grouchy. They're still swollen in some areas, like my knees and my hands. But like I said, medically, it's not the arthritis. So I've been doing practices. I've joined the healing days, obviously, anytime I can. Have been on practicing with the Vancouver team the last 2 months, and I definitely see a dramatic change.
Okay. So let me explain a little bit, Kim, what you just said in our using Tao science. So Tao science, so how many things can you juggle at one time? So Tao science talks about Shen, Qi, Jing. These terms are ancient. They come from traditional Tao teachings. This term, Shen, includes soul, heart, mind. Qi is energy, and Jing is matter. What Tao science has done, which is amazing, Tao science is the integration of spirituality and science at the most basic fundamental level, which means that Tao science is helping to explain what are we made of, how are we created, how is the universe created, right? From a Tao science perspective, this can be explained as this is an information pathway. So this information pathway says that the soul is an information warehouse. It is the content of messages. Information is message. And It is the message that defines our life, that defines rheumatoid arthritis, Crohn's disease in my case, great marriage, divorce in somebody else's relationship, struggling business, flourishing business. It is this message that determines that. A message is received by the heart. The heart is the receiver of the information or message. Think of it as a satellite dish. The mind is the processor. So up here, it's a message. You cannot touch it, feel it, smell it, taste it. It's starting to take form here. The mind is going to start manifesting, putting it into physical form that you'll actually be able to taste it, touch it, feel it by the time it gets here. So message goes to the heart, the receiver sends it to the mind, who starts to put it into action. The energy is the actioner. It accelerates the energy when it's going to raise the frequency and vibration for something positive, lowers the energy, lowers the frequency and vibration for something that is not such a positive message. Sickness, low frequency and vibration. Broken relationships, low frequency and vibration. Financial challenges, low frequency and vibration. And then it goes to the matter, which is the manifester or transformer. It transforms it into physical form. So when Kim says the doctors, they're looking here. They're looking at the matter level. They're checking bodily fluids. They may be even looking, through different types of tests. They might be able to look at the soft tissue, but they're looking at the matter. She still has pain. Why? So probably there is still a message up here that needs to be transformed. That message hasn't manifested. That's great news because it takes a lot of effort. Once the message comes all the way here and has manifested into physical form, it takes a lot of effort. So we're in the Tao Calligraphy healing field. Hold on. So the Tao Calligraphy healing field is very special because the Tao Calligraphy healing field can help us to transform messages. So we have positive messages that are at the soul level. We have positive messages in the heart, in the mind, in the energy, and the matter. But we also have negative ones. That's what I said to you. They can have low frequency. So the positive messages create health and happiness. The negative ones create challenges. They create lessons for us and opportunities for us to grow, to transform our mindsets, our attitudes, our beliefs, our thoughts, our words, our actions, to come into alignment with the true purpose of our life, with the true person that we are meant to be in this lifetime, with the true service that we are meant to offer to humanity at this time. But we have a mixture of this. So we do well, for the next 3 or 4 years, and then we get hit by blockages, and then we start feeling like, life is so unfair. No, life is not unfair, but some of our negative messages, some of our baggage, it's showing itself. It's showing itself. We are in a source field. Source is the ultimate creator of heaven, Mother Earth, countless planets, stars, galaxies, and universe. It is the creator of everyone and everything. Master Sha is a source channel. When he writes Tao Calligraphy, he is able to connect with the source and transmit to a calligraphy like the one that's here behind me, and is able to transmit a field from the source into the calligraphy. That field carries source frequency and vibration. That field carries positive messages, the purest, most positive messages of love, forgiveness, compassion, and light, so that in essence, we can transform these negative messages to positive messages. How do we do that? We trace, and the field can transmit a golden light ball that is a permanent treasure for Kim. For instance, she's honored, so she's going to receive tonight the Chi channel and the middle jiao. I did a personal consultation with her a couple of days ago, so I know what she needs. We also know what she received during the recent healing days with Master Sha. Okay, Kim, I'm going to offer these to you, and then you'll be able to share with everybody. Okay. So Tao order, I'm in a field with quite a number of calligraphies. Calligraphies on 2 walls. There's more calligraphies behind here that you can't see. Calligraphies on the wall directly ahead of me. So Tao order, Tao calligraphy healing field. Each calligraphy has a field. Together they create a very powerful field. Tao calligraphy healing field, please transmit Tao golden light ball, golden liquid spring for the Chi channel. So she's going to receive a golden ball that has source, Shen, Qi, Jing. Source, soul, energy, soul, heart, mind, energy, and matter. Specifically for the Chi channel. Because rheumatoid arthritis is systemic, right? Chi channel, there's a blockage somewhere. Okay. So Tao order, transmit most appropriate, Tao golden light ball, golden liquid spring, most appropriate level, layer, dimension, Chi channel to Kim. Transmission begins. And we're going to ask our master teachers to do readings. Tao order, Tao Chang, Tao calligraphy healing field, transmit. She also has a blockage here, this area here, between the navel and the diaphragm. So this space here is called the middle space, the middle jiao. Transmit golden light ball, golden liquid spring for the middle jiao, most appropriate level, layer, dimension. Transmission begins. Kim, I give you 5th soul house. Tao order. Open this area up. Tao order, Tao Chang, Tao calligraphy healing field. Transmit. Tao golden light ball, golden liquid spring for the 5th soul house at the most appropriate level, layer, dimension for Kim. Transmission begins. All treasures join as one. Okay. So for our team, only the 5th soul house is a gift. The others were already honored for during the consultation. So we're going to chant for her. We're going to trace for her. You're going to trace this calligraphy. Can you see that, Mark? Can you show them? Just show them this one, this upper part. So this represents the whole body. Upper, middle, and lower part of the body. When we trace this, we're tracing for the whole body. So you trace for her as we chant, Tao, O golden light ball, Tao, O golden liquid spring, Tao, and you put your hands, you can trace by having your hands, your 5 fingers together, or you can trace from your lower abdomen and follow the pathway of the ink. Only think Kim, and visualize head to toe, skin to bone, golden light for her helper. Tao, golden light ball, Tao, golden liquid spring, Tao, golden light ball, Tao, golden liquid spring. Better yet, just focus on the channel. Just see the channel. See the golden light in the channel. It's probably easier to do that. Tao, golden light ball, Tao, golden liquid spring, 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 Tao Chi channel, golden light ball, Tao Chi channel, golden liquid spring, Tao Chi channel, golden light ball, Tao Chi channel, golden liquid spring, Tao Chi channel, golden light ball, Tao Chi channel, golden liquid spring, Tao Chi channel, golden light ball, Tao Chi channel, golden liquid spring, Tao Chi channel, golden light ball, Tao Chi channel, golden liquid spring, Tao Chi channel, golden light ball, Tao Chi channel, golden liquid spring, Tao Chi channel, golden light ball, Tao Chi channel, golden liquid spring, Tao Chi channel, golden light ball, Tao Chi channel, golden liquid spring. So everybody, you keep tracing. So let's ask Mark and Sarah, share your third eye if you were able to see. Sarah, let me just check if is she on?
Yes, I'm here. Thank you.
Okay, good.
Yeah, this was really amazing, Jimena, because even before you mentioned about where the blockages were, which I knew nothing about, I definitely saw that there were blockages in that part, in the Jiao area that you explained, and at the area of the fifth soul house, which I saw as a blockage in the sort of the top of the spine there before it goes into the neck, very congested in those two places. And I'm really getting a deeper understanding myself of the power of this chi channel transmission, because it's so vital. I mean, without a clear chi channel, these blockages will continue to disrupt the health and wellness. And you know, it's a very, very powerful transmission as well. It's not a simple transmission. It comes in with a lot of power because it has to power through significant blockages that are stopping people from really recovering. And so these two areas, the lower jiao, or the area down by the kidneys, is where I saw, and at the fifth soul house in the top of the spine area were, I wouldn't say they were exploded or anything, but the power of the chi channel, for me, as I saw it, comes in as such a brilliant and intense light that it just dissolves everything in its path. So this is what's happening. It's a process of dissolution. It doesn't all happen at once, but it is dissolving and removing those significant blockages which were preventing the flow of energy. So I have a much deeper understanding myself of how significant and important it is that anyone who has a chronic condition such as Kim is suffering from, they must get this channel cleared. So it's impossible, revealing to see that happen. Thank you very much.
It is impossible to be healthy if the chi channel is not open. It just is not possible. Because if there's a blockage, think of it in terms of a highway. If there's a blockage here, then the energy is going to back up. It's going to just back up all the way down. If there's a blockage here, it's going to back up here. It might even, it might back up here. If without a smooth flow, you're going to end up somewhere there's going to be an accumulation of energy. Accumulation of energy leads to accumulation of body fluids. And this isn't Western medicine. This is ancient 5,000-year-old teachings that are the precursor for the traditional Chinese medicine. So more than 5,000 years ago, I found this fascinating when Master Sha shared this. The meridians were released by the soul world to the Chinese, one meridian at a time. They didn't give them the whole network of meridians. One meridian was what they were given. But it was in response to the answer, what is causing the body fluids to move? Master Sha, so in traditional Chinese medicine, they have a circle. They have a circle that starts at the same place, Huiyin acupuncture point, but goes up the perimeter of the body, yeah? And then goes up the back. This is what Master Sha calls the outer circle. He asked the question, this is the energy. What propels the energy? The ancient scholars, ancient sages asked what causes the blood to move. They were given energy. Master Sha asked what causes the energy to move. He was given exactly this. He was given the 7 soul houses plus the Waijiao and the channel. So this is the inner circle. This causes the outer circles to move. This is so significant. This is so extraordinarily significant for humanity. For us, Judy Ann's example last week just exemplifies the power of the chi channel. She's chanting for the chi channel. She's not chanting for dangerously high cholesterol or adult onset of diabetes, and they disappear, literally disappear in just a matter of months. Doctors can't explain it. All they can say is keep doing what you're doing. What was she doing? She was opening the channel, clearing the blockages. Then the body fluids cleared. Mark, do you want to share? What did you see?
Yeah, it's really amazing because, we're here live in the center. So I see the field actually start to activate before you sent the transmissions. And this huge amount of energy builds here, and then it actually just gets transported right into the body. And when it enters into the body, it immediately has an amazing reaction. It starts to almost flush away some of these hard, what I kind of saw as a hardened area where the energy wasn't flowing through. Mm-hmm. And it breaks it up in a sense. It's kind of like, you hear about different techniques, to vibrate and, to kind of open up something. And that's what I kind of saw is this vibration was so strong, it just kind of intensified and it started to dissipate and break these bonds that were inside the body. Some of them were kind of physical, but a lot of it was on the energetic side. And then as the light continued to come in, it started to move this through. And these light balls, these Dow field transmissions are so huge. They're so wonderful to watch because they're much bigger than our physical body. And it's just like she just got swallowed in this beautiful light. And now the whole auric field, the energy of the body is now going into what I call like an equilibrium. It's like everything is starting to balance. Things that we're not even conscious of, because I'm getting things like there's certain words and phrases, like it's balancing our thoughts. It's also moving the energy beautifully through different channels in the body. Some were not even had much energy move through. And it's also aligning things because the body, when I looked inside, it was slightly fragmented. So this is moving the body kind of back into more of a perfect alignment. So that way the energy can flow nice and smooth so it doesn't have to go through any type of broken pathways. And I feel over this period of time, as she continues to raise the vibration, when she actively practices, this alignment will start to solidify into a much stronger channel. And it even shows me the possibility where the channel will grow in size. So she will be able to hold more of this frequency and energy in her body. So it's just so wonderful to see. So thank you so much for allowing me to share.
From a Tao science perspective, I was listening to you. From a Tao science perspective, what are we talking about? When you have disorder, when you have chaos, when you have disconnection, it's very hard. Just think about what is the saying? What is that when you're trying to collect cats? You're trying to gather cats. You can't. Same thing. Energy is disordered. What you just said, the source field immediately brings order into a space that is disordered. It brings connection into a space where there's a lot of disconnection. You talked about it being fragmented, yeah? So this is why, because it's from the source. So it has the power to unite, to connect, to purify, to create. It's creation energy. It's very high frequency. So let me find out from Kim. You're still with me, right, Kim?
Thank you so much.
Okay, good. What did you experience?
The amount of energy is huge. I felt so hot, and right before, once the treasures were delivered, I almost felt sort of nauseated at first. And then as soon as we started tracing, it went away almost immediately. And I feel so much lighter. talking about all the fragmented parts and so forth, I definitely had those. And I don't feel those anymore. So that's amazing. Thank you so much.
Kim, get up and walk. Can you do that?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. And while you're doing that, Master Cynthia, so Cynthia Hamilton is one of the Tao Calligraphy Healing Field Master Teachers in Vancouver. Very powerful flows. Cynthia, are you able to do a flow? Is she there? Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I'd be honored to, and I'd just like to say how excited I am for Kim. It was actually part of one of my graduate studies where people with this condition we were studying, and I know what is now possible for her is so exciting. So let me offer this flow here. How? This is the source. My beloved one, you are extremely blessed on this day for the field and your open heart and what you have received to speed your recovery are extraordinary. The possibility has been opened for you to accomplish in one lifetime what would take many lifetimes to accomplish. The light that has come in to transform the negative information has cleared up to 70% of the negative information. And so, beloved one, now it is up to you to do your part, to continue to practice daily in the field. Continue, beloved one, to practice in the field with your open heart, to share with others what you are experiencing. You are indeed blessed. You are supported and loved. How? Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Cynthia. And Kim, what did you discover when you walked?
The pain is gone, for sure.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm so lucky. Thank you so much.
Okay, so what does that mean? Again, it means that the energy is moving, so her body fluids are beginning to move. What is inflammation? Because I think you explained it to me that rheumatoid arthritis is inflammation, right? So,
correct.
Yeah, so that's an accumulation of energy, but it's body fluids. So
Absolutely.
as the energy moves, the body fluids move. I cannot stress this enough. You know, I was thinking, I really debated before I called Kim, but I wanted to do this with her tonight. I was going to call, she asked me to do this tonight for her anyways, to transmit these to her tonight. But I wanted to do it as part of a demo, because when you're part of a demo, usually heaven, really blesses you. But I debated because I thought, oh my gosh, this is the third time we're going to do the Chi channel. Is it too much? No, it's not too much, because until everybody gets it, how important the Chi channel is. Every time Master Sha offers it, I apply. And when I can't receive it because I'm not approved, or we've been given specific tasks that we need to accomplish as center leaders, and so therefore cannot receive it. Oh my gosh, that is so painful for me, because I understand this. Master Sha called me when he landed. I think he had gotten this on a plane, he called me when he landed. They were traveling from one city to another city. Part of, what he used to do, where he would do literally 10 events a week. And he said, heaven gave me the 7 soul houses, and he chanted the circle for me. And I was just like, I was in the middle of something, and I was just like, wow, okay. That was my response. Okay, duh. But then I got it. I heard his teachings, and I understood the significance. So I have been trying every year, wherever I go. I was in Hawaii. I taught them over and over and over and over again. Chi channel, Jing channel, 7 soul houses. I did this in San Francisco. I've done this here in Vancouver, because it's so important that you understand. You have any chronic condition, 2 places to look. Chi channel, Wai Jiao, first soul house, 3 places. Oh gosh, Okay, sorry. Call waiting. All right. So anything else you want to say, Kim?
No, I just literally thank you, everyone, for your support and your love. I'm very, like said, just so happy and feel so blessed. Thank you, thank you.
Well, we're happy for you. I'm watching I have the Zoom on here. I finally was able to get it on. I can see the master teachers they have great big smiles. We are so happy for you, and we wish you the very best. I was just thinking earlier today, I have to plan this out, but we're going to come back, and the people that have been demos, we're going to bring them back, kind of a follow-up to all of our demos and see how they're doing. So thank you, Kim. Thank you for the opportunity to serve you every morning in the Tao Calligraphy Healing Field. Thank you for the opportunity to serve you with a personal consultation, so we were able to do a reading for you and to know where the blockages are, and then to know. What I did for her is I gave her a sequence. Here are the areas with the blockages. Here's the sequence. So now, right away she told us already she has no pain. So we'll see what happens as she continues to practice. And Kim, are you doing the Tao Light massage as well?
I do, every Saturday.
Okay, beautiful. There you go. That's what it takes to heal. Practice.
They're amazing.
Yeah, practice Tao Light massage, treasures. That's the formula. Thank you, Kim. I'm going to say goodbye to you. All right, everybody. So that, oh, I love that. So happy for her. So this is the field. This is the Tao Calligraphy Healing Field. It is unique to Master Sha. He's a source channel. When he writes the calligraphies, he connects with the source, transmits a field into the source. The field transmits a source field into the calligraphy. The field that's in the calligraphy creates a field outside the calligraphy. So I am inside source light. Source light is inside of me, is literal in this particular case, right? It's in the calligraphy, it's outside the calligraphy. It's a hard concept for people to grasp. This field has infinite possibilities for transformation at the soul level, at the heart level, at the mind level, at the energy level, at the matter level. The whole information pathway can be transformed through tracing, through receiving treasures, through the Tao Light massage, so that if you put together, follow this program, literally just follow, what has been put in place for you, we will hold you together. We will hold you lovingly and tenderly in what's now a global community that joins together every Monday through Friday, joins here. Many of the people that are there that join us on in the mornings are usually here. But if you're not part of it, join us. Join us every morning. We offer 1 hour of practice. There is a video replay that is available every morning. Video is available for a week so that you can do a second practice with the field, in the field with us, so that you can continue to purify and hold on to the higher frequency and vibration. Join the Tao Light massage on Saturdays, 7 a.m. with Master Shah, 10 a.m. with us here in Vancouver. If you need to know where do you start, personal consultation. For many of you, I can do a 30-minute consultation, do a quick reading for you. Where are the areas, what spaces in the body are blocked? What treasures do you need to receive? What sequence do you need to receive them in? And like Kim, I said to her, focus on the chi channel, chi channel, chi channel, chi channel. And I gave her first soul house, fourth soul house. Tonight I'm going to add the fifth soul house. That came through very clear tonight. So this is what we do. This is how we serve at the Tao Calligraphy Healing Field. It's our honor to share it with you. It's our honor to welcome you to be a part of this community. And we would love to celebrate for you just the way that we are celebrating for Kim. Last week it was Judy Ann. Week before that was Velma. So we would love to support you, love to support your friends. One thing that I've learned about people with chronic condition, myself included, after a while, you stop talking about the fact that you have chronic pain. You stop talking about the fact that you have a chronic lung condition because nobody can help you, so they just look at you when you share. But we understand, and we have some possibilities that may be able to help them because they've helped other people. So I ask you from my heart to invite your family, to invite your friends, tell them about the Tao Calligraphy Healing Field. Let them know that people with chronic and challenging conditions are experiencing transformation, and leave it up to them to join us, or you invite them to join you on one of our Wednesday evenings. It would be our great honor to serve you, to serve your family members. You can also invite them to join us for Tao Light Massage. Thank you for being with us, and we'll see you next week. Love you all. Saturday. We'll see you Saturday. Bye-bye.